What the hell? Okay, so we did sell one of those. For only 30 div, though. That sucks. That's like a... the amount of divs we wasted on that one alone. Okay, that's that. Those boots are actually good. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm sure someone would want that.
The problem I'm running into is I forgot things don't always work as they say. So we're going to have to test if you can even bleed or poison with Avatar of Fire. How we're going to do that, I, I don't know. Because I kind of planned on using the Blood Mage to do that. So, yeah. But
Trash. Another fool's treasure. Come back soon.
boom.
Don't.
We got a 30 spirit Crown of the Pale King. That will alleviate some of the spirit problems from this amulet having low spirit. I don't know if it's going to be enough, honestly. It should if we bare bones kit is completely bare bones. Where the hell is Thornskin? Oh my goodness. That costs 40. Okay, so we'd be at 161. Scavenge plating, 30. Herald of Blood, 60. Herald of Plague, 90. I want to use mana remnants. But I don't know if we will have the crit chance to do that without using the unique boots. But we have a 25% chance on just killing one with an elemental ailment. So they'll maybe that'll work. So that would be 120. And then 40 for thorn skin, too. 160. Now, if we can get a better amulet with higher spirit, then we could use Thornskin 1 and 2 in 2 different skills. At least I believe you can do that. You can do it with vitality, so I don't see why you couldn't. Heck yeah.
Go on.
Sorry. Apparently, my girl's daughter and her boyfriend are coming over for lunch. I didn't know that. What did I miss? Yeah, that is a crazy good mall. Top end damage could probably reach 7, maybe 720. Like at the best case scenario, if you did it like perfect. Okay. So now, plague fingers. I think this is gonna be biting off more than we can chew, honestly. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain that this build isn't gonna work. Because the idea is too cool, and it would be too convenient if it actually worked out. But we're gonna act as if it's going to. So we buy plague fingers with damage penetrates fire resistance. But now we have to test something. So I don't know if this is going to work. But if it works for for poison, then it should also work for bleed. And if it works for poison and it works for bleed, then we're in there. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. Okay. And then the next question if it does in fact work, is can your fire damage be converted to chaos damage? I gotta craft this shit all the way. That way I can get it out of my inventory. I can't just let shit go. I'll leave it in my inventory until I craft it. I won't say that bloodletting is so watered down that it's useless, but it's really not worth the investment of like 8 divine for it. You can get the same damage out of basically any damage thing, but if you do have fairly high level on your skill and you have like a 400 life cost per use, but you have to get up to like 400 life cost. Anything shy of 400, dog shit. So we gotta figure out how to get a couple more ranks to skills on ours in order to make it get its damage potential.
All right, your order is registered.
Oh, they murdered it. They took it from effectively they took it from a 240% damage increase and it had a 150% cost multiplier. So when you put the gem in, you get a damage increase for your skill cost. So the gem not having an increase of skill cost actually hurts your potential damage output, because the whole point is to put gems in that have skill cost to raise the skill cost to reach the benefit. But there are very few skills in the game, like Shield Wall, even with +7. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me put my other gloves back on. I was like, wait, why did that go down so much? So we're at 357. So we still need 33 more life cost. And we have intentionally put in as many things as we can with cost multipliers to get damage. But there isn't anything else for us that can probably give us more damage. Unless we could test close combat instead of rapid attacks. But our DPS goes down significantly because it doesn't show close combat on the skill itself. Now if we look, our damage per use goes up simply by putting in the additional cost multiplier. But our DPS goes down I do not have one. Fuck. I don't know why it's doing that. Now you should be able to. I don't know. I did that to Albie the other day too, and I'm not really sure why.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, so DPS goes up 9k, so I would assume the damage per use is up to about 90 to 100,000. Yeah, 96,000 damage per use. That's a huge increase. But I would have to see what the actual feel of the DPS increase is. Oh shit, I gotta take it out. Because this also has a cost multiplier and it gains the extra. Yeah, fuck it. Let me run one. I just got all this shit in my inventory. Let me run.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Let me run a breach boss. That's the one I think I know the best. Damn, I don't have enough splinters.
Oh, it's you.
I forgot I ran all my breach bosses yesterday. Fuck.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
It's a div for not even a singular breach boss run. Oh my god, I had him in the fucking... Alright, whatever. Well, we can get rid of him or something. Alright, let's test. Let's throw in a fresh lipper real quick. Now, I will say, the one thing I'm concerned about is killing myself on the Blood Mage. Because we'll be stacking mana as life instead of stacking life. And we're going to be using life as mana, at least the same amount of mana cost for life cost, which isn't going to be much, I wouldn't imagine. But we're going to have to probably get some sort of life steal. And I don't know where I'm going to afford to put a lifesteal roll on the build. Like, I literally just... I don't know if we possibly have room on the suffixes. Wow, we just fucking ran into that guy's face for like 3 seconds before we made impact. That was weird. If I had to guess, this Blood Mage build is probably going to be a meme. Like, it's going to be something that is interesting, and it can probably do maps. But I think the survivability is going to lack a little bit at first until we get abso-fucking-lutely max level, basically. Ain't that about a bitch? We just bought a pair of these and then we find one.
The craftsmanship, it's exceptional.
Story of my life. Wow, shield wall is super slow without resonating, without rapid attacks in it. I mean, but it's still 4 shield walls and he's dead. Well, here, I'm gonna trade this back to you. Do you have those splinters? I still might be too shy of what I need to open another one, but I'll buy them. Okay, no, we're good. I gotta at least check the gear that he dropped because I'm sure since he can't drop us anything immediately valuable, maybe he dropped us a little present. I guess not. It could. It very well could right here. Jonathan, if you're listening, make it happen, baby. Fuck. Alright, but after this, we gotta test Plague Fingers. Yeah, it's all RNG. That's not even the right fucking skill gem, dumbass. I was like, wow, look how fast my attacks are. Oh yeah, that's because you put increased attack speed in the fucking support slot. Man, inside that temporal bubble, that was a really elongated animation. I mean, like, wow. I think I would have to get attack speed gloves with a double socket socketed with the increase socketables, double socket with attack speed in it to make anything else work other than using rapid attacks, because my god is that animation long. Dude, what the fuck is slowing me so much? Wow, he dropped a fuck ton of splinters. Or catalyst. Single-handedly dropped all the damn catalysts on the run, basically. Wow. They sure know how to put some dog shit in here. Yep. Alright. Oh, we didn't have we did have Herald of Plague in, but not on for some reason. Why does it do that? It's been doing that lately. It's been like deactivating my spirit skills. I think my bleed damage is better with that, but it just puts me in too much danger with that attack animation being so long. It's just crazy elongated.
Speak.
What the hell? Yeah, the chaos damage doesn't really work for us. There's only one
I'll fill that in as soon as I
little detail we have to work out before we can start going all in on the gear and the leveling. Because the poison and the bleed are not fire damage. And if we can only do fire damage, you fucking bitch, dude. I am afraid that our poison and our bleed will not work with the fire damage. Now, I can't confirm that it won't. I don't know that it won't. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Yes?
But I was just thinking about it
Sure someone will want that.
this morning. I thought, you know what? It sounds way too good to be true.
Go on. Nothing is set in stone.
Okay, wait. DPS is 6,400.
I have a different plan.
DPS is 20. Wow. I mean, that's to be expected considering we are entirely physical and we have no elemental damage scaling. But the other build will, so don't let that discourage you. It will be entirely elemental damage scaling. I just want to run a map that I'm not scared of dying in. Ah, fuck it. We'll just put um what? Your monitor died? Okay, so it did it again. You sure you didn't hit a function key to change your display or something? I mean, I know that sounds stupid, but It doesn't work.
Come get me!
Damn it. It doesn't work.
I have changed my mind.
Okay, so that's out. That's what I figured. Good thing we spent 2 div on these gloves that penetrate fire res that... It's not a weapon set change, that's just how I use my skills. Because I don't have a bunch of buttons. I only have like 6 buttons to choose from.
Zest. Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
I was just testing whether or not Avatar of Fire would work with Plague Fingers. That's what I was testing. My damage went down because I intentionally tested something that didn't work. I could not achieve poison. It doesn't get rid of it, it negates it. You can't even poison at all. Which is weird because it says all damage from hits contributes to poison magnitude. All damage. But if you can only deal fire damage, the poison damage that the elemental damage is contributing to is still chaos damage. But it won't allow you to deal the chaos damage, so you cannot poison and you cannot bleed. So we're back to square one. Well, you can ignite, bleed, and poison. You can already do that. I did it last season. The problem is, the way this is worded, you would think it would work. But it doesn't. Well, it wouldn't be a greater amount than normal because Avatar of Fire reduces your damage by 25% because it only converts 75% of your damage. So the magnitude of all three of those would go down by 25%, but you wouldn't have to invest. So you could consolidate your damage in your passive tree by just investing in fire damage, and that fire damage doing your bleed, your poison, and your ignite. So I assume it would come out to be about the same general damage, but it would just be far easier to achieve your damage, especially on a super niche build like the one I was trying to do. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know that poison can only be inflicted through physical. That's why I tested it and I said I'm pretty sure it's not going to work and that's going to fuck our build idea. Because I just remembered that it says that you can deal no non-fire damage. And the bleed is physical and the poison is chaos. But I thought maybe if we use the plague fingers and all damage can contribute, I thought maybe there was a way around it, but there's not. I mean, that's not the problem. I'm sure it'll still deal decent enough damage. It just, the problem is with Avatar of Fire, we could have got gained damage as any type of damage, and then we would have only had to worry about one resistance type. Because it would convert all that damage into one thing. But now we have to worry about armor, because we're going to have physical thorns. We're going to have to worry about cold resistance. We're going to have to worry about chaos resistance. We're going to have to get magnitude of poison, magnitude of bleed, like, instead of just being able to focus into one thing. It's just hard to spread out when I have to get all the way over here. And I also have to get all the way over here. Starting from here. So the fire consolidation would have just made scaling damage that much easier. And then we could have used this, where when we kill burning enemies, they have a chance to explode, and that would have helped with our clear. Now I have to rethink the passive tree. Because the problem is, we're going to be using a unique armor, a unique helmet, unique gloves. If we want to crit with thorns, we're going to have to wear unique boots. We're going to be wearing a unique belt. So at some point, we're going to have to get defenses somewhere. And that's going to have to come from our passive tree. And if we have to invest in all these different damage types, I don't know if we're going to be able to survive a single hit from anything. That's alright. We'll figure it out. I'll just finish this map real quick. I'll look at my planner and I'll figure something out. For Wind Dancer, you're gonna need Wind Dancer, and you're gonna need Herald of Plague. Those are like baseline mandatory. And you're gonna want Poison 3 or Poison 2, whichever. Poison 3 doesn't really matter until you get Herald of Blood activated anyways, and you have a high chance to bleed. Corrosion, Armor Explosion, and Bursting Plague. What stage of the game are you at? Are you still in campaign leveling, Dean? Or DeAndre? I can't. What is it? Yeah, DeAndre. It's hard to read the names on here. See, now, why is it? Now they're all on. Off. on. On. Yeah, it can be. I mean, Pathfinder's probably the meta for everything. Every build is probably going to be with enough currency to throw at it. Pathfinder is going to be like the new gemling. But any class can basically be good at any build that is just using a weapon type. Like, you can play lightning spear on a warrior if you wanted to, and it would be okay.
What is it?
Like, I know Titan had a crazy crossbow build. Like, ridiculous crossbow build, dude.
Hello. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Okay, so we wasted... We wasted 2 div on some plague fingers that penetrate fire resistance. I guess if it penetrated cold resistance, it would be better. What a fucking idiot, dude. This guy is selling a pair of twice corrupted plague fingers. It removed the evasion rating and removed the all damage from hits contributes to poison magnitude in place of chance to blind enemies and magnitude of poison. And he put him up for 15 div. As if 15% increased poison magnitude is better than all damage from hits contributing to poison magnitude. It's like one of the most expensive pairs with damage penetrates cold res. Um, to get a pair with melee skills is there's one for 14 exalt with low poison chance. Oh, that's why. That pair's not socketed or qualityed. There's a pair for 80 exalt. That's actually like incredibly reasonably priced. All right. So Avatar of Fire is out, which sucks. So we no longer have to... Man. So we no longer have to track that way. So we're going to have 40% less mana regen. We're going to... Yeah, it probably would, but then it wouldn't be the build concept that I came up with. It would be something else. Yeah, but we're playing a Thorns build, and you can't socket Rakitas into Thorns. I mean, it would still be a good option for, like, boss killing. But I had big plans. I don't know. Rain of Arrows?
Arrows launches a volley that continues to fall for some time. If you have frenzy charges, the skill will consume them to launch an even longer.
Man, this pisses me off. Well, so that basically seals the deal for that particular variant of the build. What's up, Smitty? No, the build will still be playable. I just was trying to find a way to scale it into killing pinnacle bosses, like, relatively easily. And I felt like that was the way. I really did. I really felt like that was it. Hell yeah, man. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I had an idea for a new build. We were going to use this armor and gain cold thorns damage equal to our mana. And we were going to stack mana and use Midnight Braid to get damage taken recouped as mana. And run thorns. And run Mind Over Matter with armor, energy shield, probably energy shield boots, and that would convert all my energy shield to mana, but doubles the mana costs. But then my skills as a blood mage will also cost life, so I'll have to figure out a way to lifesteal enough to sustain my life. And we were gonna bleed and poison with the thorns using plague fingers, and the blood mage ascendancy node. And call me crazy, but I was thinking maybe we use this spear but it says deal no elemental damage. And if we can't deal any elemental damage, then the build is pretty much bricked, because most of our thorns will be cold damage from the chest. So then I thought maybe we'd use this, and we were going to convert all of our damage to fire damage, since all the damage from hits contributes to bleed and poison using the Ascendancy and Plague Fingers, but it doesn't allow you to deal poison or bleed because the ailments themselves aren't inherently fire damage, so it don't allow you to even have a chance to bleed or poison. So I don't know. Yeah, well, we're not going to be able to level with that build, I don't think. So I have a couple of other options.
dressed you up for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last.
I will not join the dead today.
By the first ones, you're alive. I'm glad to see
You look like...
the mill of hope. Now I would appreciate it if you could.
I don't have the gear and shit picked out, so you're gonna have to bear with me here.
This oozes darkness. I just found my path to power. I presume.
Whoa!
Impressive size, but little acuity. Disney.
Please come.
Is this all
Friendly, sent by Smith. There's a beast. Not
a kind leader? Hopefully he survives.
Yeah, that was wild. That shit faux show almost took us out. Okay, so I have an idea. Wait, where's my... Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Blizzard had going on with that weird ass developer live stream shit that they did. Yeah, I don't know what how they thought that was gonna go. Like if they thought people were gonna ride with that, like, oh yeah, I I certainly want to pay full price for an expansion that adds one character and nothing else to do.
What's new? It's done. I'll sort it.
Wait, how much were?
I'll tend to the books.
Okay, it was the green ones. I was like, oh no. What the hell? I hate that it does this.
All the best. What's new?
At least you have access to the currency exchange on your second character, so you don't have to like travel back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay. Oh, it went in it. Okay. Jesus. All right. I don't care that much. There, now we have 400 hit points at level 2. Alright, I guess let's get grinding.
Stay safe.
Girl, if you can. Rise she live.
How is the clear? How can I help?
Oi!
Okay, but that's only with that weapon. That doesn't count for our thorns.
Welcome. If I don't buy then.
Use it. Yes?
Do I have to use this fucking stupid ass skill gem, dude? There, are you happy? Can I leave now? Thank you. Just nukes itself. Like I said, dude, I don't think that a campaign skip would work. I don't think you would build a foundation with the character. I think you should have to play the campaign, but you should get all of the benefits from the campaign as soon as you get to the act. Anything that that act gives you, just give it to me. The spirit, all that. So that all I have to do is run through, kill a few things, get to the boss, call it a day. Oh my god. I just realized. That's why that's not working. So it is true, it doesn't work.
Hey. Enjoy.
Not bad.
Pretty. You're welcome.
That's nice.
See you.
That's one hell of a little spear. That's also nice.
Oh, it's you. All right, your order is registered. Yes?
I wonder how much these gnawed jawbones are. Oh, they're not that bad. Okay. Oh wait, I can't go to the Well of Souls on this character. Damn. Projectile skills, melee skills. I'll throw these in for anybody that wants to do Thorns builds.
Oh, it's you.
Now, what I need well, I guess this might end up being shitty boo boo. I want to get a double socket on one of these. I just want to test something before we get too far. Before we get too far into the build, I need to test something.
All right, your order is registered.
Okay, we got a double socket on it. Nice. Yeah, I started my new character, Bone. Literally just started it. What up? Nice. See, I told you, just post shit for divines. But I don't think the build that I wanted to do is necessarily going to work how I want it to work, but no. No, I was gonna try that mana stacking thorns build I was gonna do last league. I actually got an amulet that pretty much fits my needs. I don't know if it's gonna end up getting me everything I need, like resistance capped and no, a mana stacking thorns build with a blood mage. Yeah, all this gear I rolled, so it's not like it's not the starting gear. All right, here we go. Hit me! Jesus! I didn't want to have to one-shot you.
What's this? Ancient power still pulsing.
Fucking dumb bitch.
And there are others still waiting to be lit.
But yeah, so I was gonna do the mana stacking thorns build, right? And I was gonna take the cold thorns and use and apply bleed and poison. And I was going to use plague fingers, so all damage contributed to poison, and the ascendancy for the blood mage, all damage contributes to bleed. I was going to convert that all to fire using Avatar of Fire and try to ignite, bleed, poison. But Avatar of Fire only lets you deal fire damage, and even though the damage contributes to the bleed and the poison in themselves are not fire damage, so it doesn't allow you to apply them. So, I guess we're going into this raw. Right, but it was going to be a way to consolidate damage. Because instead of having to go increase thorns damage, increased whatever, I could just get increased fire damage and it would do all my damage, because all my damage would be fire. So it just would have been an easy way to scale the build, because I have to go so many different directions so far on the passive tree that it's going to be gnarly, to say the least. So Narnar. So, oh man, that's a nice starter spear though. Maybe I'll use that. 1 to melee skills with 29 top end with crit chance. Man, that's a fucking that's a nasty starting item. Oh, I don't think it really matters at this level. I got 700 lightning thorns. I'm gonna be doing rapid assault once I unlock it at 14 or 16 or whatever the fuck it is. I just need to hit level 10. That way I can get Wind Dancer and Herald of... Well, I'd have to buy a fucking low-level spirit gem. I only have one of them. Well, I don't know if you have a level 4 spirit gem. Because they usually... You get one for your quest, and you usually level or go to an area higher than that before you get another one, usually. I just so happen to have saved mine. Where the fuck is this boss? Alright, we're gonna try and just tank this shit. Bro, hit me. Get fucked, pussy.
Always outsmarts the worm.
Wait. Oh, it must have been the plague fingers. I was like, it applied poison, but it says only with this weapon. So when he hit me, it shouldn't have applied poison, but it was the plague fingers. So never mind. Well, no, when he hit me with that one-shot mechanic, he nuked himself with damage over time. But the plague fingers have chance to inflict poison as like a global modifier, not just on the weapon. I don't know if you can spam the temples here. I doubt it. Yeah. What about it? No, it's Plague Fingers is global. I forgot I had them on. I have poison hit with this weapon socketed into my weapon. Nothing? It would be punch. Right, but that's why it doesn't. If it's not a weapon, it won't say with this weapon. All right, you witchy bitch.
Sister, you look grown. Curious.
One shot herself.
You carried too long, dear sister.
I wonder if it'll show the DPS in... No, it does not. Never mind.
Well, who is this?
There is
All right, Una, come on.
I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
I might take the chance to bleed off the weapon. Off my skill.
this side.
Yeah, how'd that go for you? I'm really not sure what direction I'm gonna take this in.
Blood, bones, and rust. Death in abundance.
Man, where the fuck are these? There's usually one like right when you enter.
Perhaps this is what we need. Impudent undead.
This is where knowing the tile sets of the maps would come in handy.
That voice. He sounds like fun. I can create better.
Yeah, big drowsy.
So many beacons. There's the third.
Right. Right?
Very loud and very dull.
The good ones. Oh, I forgot we're using a spear, so we're gonna need dexed. I forgot about that. Well, I have a belt with 50 strength on it, so I think we're covered there. I can't even use the goddamn skill gems because I didn't put any points into dex. At least not for a level 3. Yeah, I figured as much, but I mean those are that's not bad.
Ah, now this won't vary as I would have.
Yeah.
Till go well.
Because I just crafted that. What, babe?
Spirits in the trees.
Sure, I'll take it off your hands.
I put the I put the spears in there because I just crafted them.
Farewell, hero.
Yeah, I just crafted a bunch of them in case anyone wanted to try this Thorny Boy build. Yeah, there's some kittens outside, and the mama cat is now moving the kittens off the porch that they've been on for like a month or so now, and she can't find one of them, so she wants to bring the other cat inside until her daughter gets here to take it, but she doesn't. I don't know. Like I get it's coming from a good place, but they could have parasites, fleas.
Unconscious. Stay safe if you can.
Then you gotta deflea the dog, the whole house. I mean, we already made them a fort on the porch, but cat food, both canned and dry food, for some cats that live outside. You've done your due diligence. At some point, nature just sucks. Like, I don't know why cats do that to their young, like, spread them out and, like, separate them. Yeah, but it's just... No, it's the mom. Well, yeah, but I'm saying they've been here this long. She did it with the last batch super early, but they've just been chilling on the porch, and then all of a sudden it snowed like a motherfucker, and now it's like, man, fuck these kids.
The wound only the critical.
Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was thinking. So that's why I was like, I don't know if you want to bring them inside.
What a monstrosity. It's a pity to
Easy
end you,
peasy.
monstrous weed.
I think it said 700 lightning thorns. Like 6 to, what is it? 7 to 700. Total thorns damage is 12 to 709. I have a 4 to 449% chance to shock. Well, it's 700 damage at like level 1. So,
The roots here have a mind of their own. If the face.
yeah, I mean, if it rolls that, yeah.
The old magic still thrives. Open, please. You've some power, Evan. You'd have made a worthy sister.
I almost made a gemling for the... God damn! These guys are beating my ass with this chaos damage. Oh shit, I forgot to... I sold those medium flasks, didn't I? I have 220 health. A fucking 60 health potion ain't gonna do it.
This druid has seen better days. At least he died in the place he loved. Or some such nonsense. When the tedium was beginning to set in. One remains.
Cruising right along. This chaos damage is fucking wrecking me though. Your family's been abducted. Bro, it's a gate. You can see straight through that motherfucker and see it's nothing but tombs over there. Oh, yeah, maybe he's blind. Right. Wow! Man, I really need to be able to use a different skill. Rake would be nice, I think. There we go. I needed some... Wait, does this not work? Okay, hit me. No, it's just, it looks like it's not even dealing my thorns damage. No, that one did. Okay. How are we not taking damage there? I don't understand. Oh no, it's definitely doing my thorns damage. I just one-shot that fucking rare. You're killing me, Smalls.
The final beacon, almost within reach.
I wonder if doing this on this character is gonna fuck up my ruin on the other character.
Cozy as anything. This device, I sense the temple is somehow bound to it.
Yeah. Shouldn't. Right. Shouldn't. Well, no, I'm saying like, because I have a great temple set up, but I don't want to reach maps with this character and then it fucking overwrite my temple. Okay, it is different temples. That's good. Smitty just said it's different temples. Okay, so these can only go on the ends of paths. Oh, I fucked up. I needed to put that on this side because these don't connect to that side. Aha, loophole. Kind of. Whatever.
Shifts from within.
I don't even know why I'm doing this. I should just rush through the goddamn
Every
campaign.
stone hums with ancient power.
Well, okay, maybe that's why you want to do it. We got a lesser jeweler's orb at level fucking 6. Well, you don't get one until Act 3, so... There is a pair of unique gloves that give thorns damage. I think they're around level 36 or 40 something. Yeah, but your crits can't. They imply incision, but they can't remove it. And we got an Orb of Alchemy. Happy New Year, Frosty! Wait, where's the other guardhouse? Oh, we must have did it. One, 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 one. I'm so slow, even sprinting. I got more fucking workbenches in my first temple than I've been getting in the endgame temples. And that's no lie, no lie, no lie, yeah, yeah. So I wonder. I try not to, but that should add some AoE to us now. Put Quill Burst on with barbs, so it does our thorns and an AoE at the targets. No. Who made another character? Oh, it's him.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time, rest well.
That would be great. Ah, a Haktuken. So we don't want to use Barb's 3 this early because it attacks twice on your next hit, whereas the other barbs apply your thorns to like your next 4 hits. So even though you attack, it adds it twice, you're still dealing less damage. Unless you're getting attacked like fucking consistently. Expeditiously. Flexecution! Alright, let me change this, because I don't like the way that feels. That's what we want. Next 6 hits.
Yes.
Way better. God damn it. Wrong place. I was wondering why that spear stab was so lame. Man, I can't wait to get Crown of the Pale King on. Or alternatively, I was going to try a different build with the crossbow gas grenade with that ignite helmet. You know what I'm talking about? So execution. Wild. Whoa, that was like a teleport. Okay. I just don't understand why we don't. It seems like we don't take any damage. Oh, dude, all over the place. I don't have a single, like, consistent defense type. No, yeah, and 334 life. But it's like, dude, where is the boss? Dude, this is getting ridiculous. And are we right back where we started? Yep. Okay, I know it's got. There's only one place it can be, either down. Yep, or it's up here. I would have thought there would have been a fucking checkpoint up here if this was the boss fight room, but oh, it's around the corner. All right. Yeah, dude, doing Thorn's build.
Give it a rest. Your empire is no more.
Yeah. It'd be crazy if I found a div in like Act 1. Fucking mirror drops. Don't do it. Get him. Before he gets you. He's setting off alarms for a reason. It's a trap. Okay, how the fuck are we gonna do this? We have so long before we get any meaningful nodes. Like, damn. What the fuck is this? Druid gets 15% increased armor, 15% of armor applies to elemental damage, 15% faster start to energy shield, 5 to strength and int as one node. Get him. Got him.
Had it coming.
Want to see if we can tank my rage burns. Let's see if we just stand right in front of him. See if he don't kill us.
Through my eyes again. At last it's open! Praise the first ones! What is this? Graves! Isabel! Torco! Callum! The family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense!
Hell yeah.
Dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them...
Oh, easy. Easy.
Your dreary little tale is over, old man.
Light work.
Hold up a moment. Here to hunt up. See, don't worry. Ready? Go on then. Try and keep up. Don't lose sight of it.
You calling me slow, bro? Whoa, that motherfucker went through.
Don't let up. Sharp. That beast is marked. That. Aye. If you've
20 div in 3 to 4 minutes? That Fub Gun's temples must be juicy as fuck then. Dick him.
The forbidden books don't mention any strikes.
Now see, that's up though. We would like here. Wow. This.
I mean, you could. There's Fraythorn. We'll rip him. Where, oh where is Crowbell? Yeah, I mean, when I set my temple up right, well, when I accidentally set it up right, I got 3 div in it, and then my dumbass did the architect and destroyed my entire fucking temple before they hot fixed it to where it didn't take as many rooms away. And so I didn't get to research what I had in it. I don't understand what the point of that is. Like, you're just wasting maps or what? Like, eventually you're gonna have to run the map to complete it to continue. And it's gonna have no modifications to it. And shit drops. But I guess if you're getting 20 div in fucking 4 minutes. What's up, baby? Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's gonna come a point, because when you go back into your map, you don't get another temple. So you can't just, like, enter map, do temple, leave map, and re-enter map, do temple. It doesn't work like that. So you would have to just waste maps, and at a point, you're not going to be progressing. You're not going to have any maps that you can do in the area with temples. So unless he's just farming and party, like someone invites them to a map they're starting, and he goes in, they kill the temple, he leaves, they finish their map, which I'm sure is what's going on. I'm positive there's 5 or 6 people in his chat opening maps simultaneously. He's going in, doing 2 or 3 of the maps, getting his temple open, doing the temple. The other people are like, hey, here, I got my my temple right here. He joins them. I'm sure. Because that's the only efficient farming method. There's really no other way to... After the Holton, there's no other way to do it. Oh, someone marked you? Ripped.
There's an immensely disturbing energy here. Time to seek it out.
Okay. Text. Strength. I'm kind of curious if I should try putting that armor on when I can.
Me from the dark.
Please.
And try and use the play the Mana Thorns build leveling and see if it stacks considerable damage. The problem is going to be not having spirit. That's why I think using this spirit chest piece early is going to get us more benefit out of this build, maybe. At least for speed leveling. Or speed campaigning. It would be nice to be able to get big enough curses to where I could use blasphemy and have like a really big radius on my, like on enfeeble or something. That way it would aggravate the bleed. Oh, Emma. Peace. Because, man, when we fight these ranged guys, it just takes too long. Maybe I should have put that other weapon on. Where the fuck is... Oh, I know where it's at. No one gives a fuck, dude. All that goofy ass laughing. Alright, transform, come on.
Darkness is mine.
Thank you.
found. This.
Yes.
So, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh shit, I have an idea. What level do I gotta be to use this bitch? 16? I has a plan.
What do you need?
Yes. I will treasure it.
I forget what I used to put in Herald of Ice. Where's this bitch's little git fiddle? I would have thought it would. Yep. Give me that shit.
The girls lose. Dear me, what a desperately boring home.
Okay, well that went the right way. Here's the clearing. Damn it. You were supposed to evade that. Onto the village. I'm only stopping and killing magic packs and rares if I see them. Or like gigantic packs. Where, oh where are your tools, my boy? Gotta be right here. Yep. thought there was more to that. We're almost there. Only 15 more levels before we can take a node that does something. That's all. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I guess wishful thinking. I'm fucking this all up.
These temples, always rearranging their guts.
All these guys are ranged. Oh, he's resistant to lightning. Wow, 5 armor scraps. Nice. Nice little low-level belt. The thing is, the damage is pretty inconsistent with the runes of teething, but I guess if you got like the 30% chance for lightning damage to be lucky, it would probably go a long way. That's level 15. Jeez, dude, where the fuck is this guy?
The manor must be near.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna try something. Until I get... Well, I'm like one level away from Crown of the Pale King, and then I'll actually be able to use the thorns damage against ranged mobs, so that will help. I'm curious. Because I can't
Owner's house.
quite
You've caught me at a moment.
do exactly what I want to do yet.
You found, I think.
I guess now she'll start playing songs.
Be careful.
Oh, it isn't. There is an enter. Yes.
Ah, rapid assault. Nice. I'm almost out of... Oh. How does it only do... I need one more level. And I'm gonna try and use the mana thorns.
If you find a pint out
But I think for now, Wind Dancer might be better. I don't know. Because we can't, like, scale our thorns any meaningful way because all we've taken are attribute nodes. We don't have like lay siege and all that. God damn it. What is that? What am I thinking of? Call of the Brotherhood. Saint! What, bub? I'm trying to get through Act 1 real quick before I get off. Stop! Enough! You're too needy!
All the best.
Wait, we can't use it? Fuck, it requires level 32. Huh.
What's new? I'll post it right away.
I mean, this is one hell of a waste of soul cores. I was just trying something, though. Ah, wait, I know. I have it. I don't know if any of this is gonna work, but yeah, it's gonna be tough to take this fucker off, but God, dude, move. Cause I'm not gonna be able to use the spirit skills once I take this armor off. I'm gonna have to pick two of them. It's not breaking their armor. Oh, I don't have fucking corrosion in it. I really just want to try. I'm just trying this because I want to see what it can do. If we used corrosion, and let's say instead of bursting plague, this might not work,
Hello.
but
Sure, I'll take it off your hands. Later.
I'm actually almost positive it won't, but
What's yours?
I can't remember how I did it. we would need some extra damages physical of some kind.
Here I come, big bad wolf.
The problem is there's like nothing that provides that.
He's even more insane
I guess if we had an amulet with spirit, we could make it work. That's a big fucking if. Oh, I'm 16. I didn't put on the helmet yet.
First ones,
What a delight.
hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners,
equally
watching
sacrilegious
and
creature.
waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits cold, nowhere is safe.
I simply must have my own.
Get nuked, pussy? Yeah, you gotta you gotta make upgrades. Once you hit past like level 38, I think, you can get thorns upgrades on your belt, your chest, your shield. And you're gonna want to do that in order to keep to maintain. But then you're also gonna be changing out fucking runes of teething every base upgrade. But it's gonna be a huge damage increase. Yeah, right there, if we had Crown of the Pale King on, those guys would have been dead long before they almost killed us. The problem is going to be survival when we switch to the other. The other chess piece. Unless we change our direction and ignore everything. Okay, so we need to put the crown of the Pale King on.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 300 mana. I don't know if this is going to work very well. Hell yeah. Already res capped is always nice.
All right, your order is registered. You've got some goods in.
I don't think you can get spirit on something that low of a level. Oh, maybe you can. Fucking 10 divine for low level amulet. Alright, just for shits and gigs.
You've got some goods in. All the best.
God damn it, I didn't grab the runes. I just don't want my fucking instance to disappear.
Come check out what. Yes.
Oh, I did grab the runes. Yeah, without having Herald of Plague, it makes it hard to spread that. God damn it. I meant to switch.
This interloper has the
I wanted to
kill her, and you should have every
change my passive tree.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Not if I take yours first.
Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised! Manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! I will take out your heart and save its bite.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first,
Stop
please,
the madness.
stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Alright, well, I'm gonna probably get off here.
Count, we can go.
I'll be back on after my girl's daughter and her boyfriend leave. But I should probably go spend some time with them.
Go. How can I be of aid?
Another strategy. I make my own reality.
Okay. So now we have like 800 hit points. We have 1,200 thorns damage. We're going to swap over to maybe this shield. or this shield?
Can I help? All right. Your order is
First
understood.
off, we val everything. Another socket. Fuck, I needed that to have another socket. I really wanted that to have another socket. Well, ideally we would get one of these shields with an extra socket because it gives us a fuck ton of mana, and when we block, it gives them exposure because it opens up like all cool and shit. And mana gives us thorns, so we had 1234, now we have 1263. Alright, guys, but that's it. I'll be back.